Okay, so this is episode 6. I had to take a break because I don't want to cry telling the story. But it is really difficult to go back because when I tell the story, I'm like, I go back in time and I remember those feelings. So I'm laying in my cousin's bed in her room, and I'm hearing them tell me that they're all rejecting me. And I'm really, for real, don't know what's about to happen. My dad and I already left them because they were so bad to us. And our life spiraled down into real negativity and real chaos and hopelessness after he left my stepmother, which was better. But, I just want to throw this in there. Sometimes when change is happening and upgrading and good things are happening, sometimes really bad things happen. And now, 30 years later, I understand that. I'm in that bed, I'm in that room, in the childhood room that I kind of grew up with my cousins, where there was a lot of laughter and a lot of fun, and I watched how she painted it pink because she wanted like a strawberry shortcake room, and I'm in there, and I'm 17, my father's gone, nobody wants me, and I have taken on the shame and ridicule that they wanted to give to me. I took it on. At 17, I took it, and I accepted it, not knowing that I didn't have to. And I felt really bad about myself. I felt like I was worthless. My uncle used to say, "You're just a piece of shit. You're not going to amount to anything." And so I was really questioning if that was the truth at this point, because when I wasn't with the gypsies, I felt kind of normal. But every time I got with them, the people in my family always treated me like I was just not worthy of anything. Not love, not respect, not kindness, not goodness, nothing. They just kind of wanted to throw me to the wayside all the time. I was really questioning my existence at that moment. I ended up living with my uncle. We ended up having the funeral in Los Angeles. If you know Romania, if you know gypsies, we have 3-day funerals. It was just as chaotic and dramatic as you could probably imagine. At the funeral, my dad always told me when he dies, he wants me to make sure everybody knows how he really feels about all of them. And I did that on the second day. On the first day, it was devastating. I didn't want to be anywhere near my father. And actually on that day, that evening, like late into the funeral day, I kind of let everybody know how he felt. And I kind of cussed everybody out, is basically what happened. My uncle that was at the house that rejected me, my great uncle and my great aunt, at the funeral in front of all the other gypsies, they acted like, let's get in a prayer circle and let's praise God and all this. And so I fully, completely called them out in that prayer because they were all fake. All of them. My aunt, my uncle, their spouses, they were all fake. My cousins were fake too. They all acted like Christians. They acted like they loved God and all of this, especially my uncle. And I called him out in the prayer. I was like, your prayer doesn't mean anything to God because you are the ones who threw my father out, and now you're praying for him at his funeral. When he needed you, you weren't there. But now at his funeral, you want to act like you're crying and dying and miss him so much. I called bullshit because you guys just kind of threw us. My aunt had us living in a 10 by 10 room with a little bathroom and didn't want to feed us. Took my father's whole check and was okay with that. She was literally okay with taking my father's whole check and leaving us to just rot back there. So this is how they treated us. So I did what I had to do at the funeral. After the funeral was over, I go back to Monterey to live with my uncle and his wife and his 2 kids. Mind you, they're very young. And I was a big girl. I was fat, and they were very skinny people. So my aunt, his wife, was not good to me because of that. She was very discriminatory against the fact that I was fat. mean to me. Stay tuned for the next episode.